Hi there. Just playing with my new wireless follow focus station. See how easy it is? Holy cow. So I've got these wireless video monitor transmitters from Feelworld, and I have it connected to my Tilta Nucleus Nano, and it's pretty spectacular. I mean, the signal's only 1080p, but and of course I'm blind, so I can barely pull focus anyway. But the whole thing works really well. The range is pretty spectacular. I mean, I've used it through several rooms in my house. And I mean, this is paid less than $300 for both the receiver and the transmitter, and they come with monitors. The monitors do run up to 4K, but I mean, there's a little lag, but it's barely noticeable. And frankly, I don't do the kind of cinematography that requires those fast-paced cuts yet, fast-paced focus yet. So it's more than satisfactory for my needs. And really, the majority of the time, I'm going to use it as just a director's monitor or wireless monitoring setup. But just to know that I can do this is really amazing. I mean, like, and for literally less than $300, I think the set is the Feelworld FT6 and FR6, um, and they're usually like $300 per piece per monitor. But I was able to get the set for both of them. I don't know if it was a Black Friday deal or if it was just, but it was before Black Friday. I actually, funny story, I saw the set on eBay for $300, and they were used, and they looked a little worse for wear, and I wanted to check on their quality and specs and all that stuff before I purchased it, but I was really strongly considering it, and then I quick Google search. I found Philworld's website, and holy crap, they were running a sale on the combo for less than either one of the receivers or transmitters individually, which just blew my mind. I literally had to send a message to Philworld to ask them if that was legit or if it was a typo or something, and it was legit, so I ordered it. I do have like a Nitsy cage setup coming, which should be here Sunday, and that will allow me to put this focus station on uh, a stand and put the handle on the side, which is definitely going to be a lot easier because this thing is getting a little heavy holding it out like this. Um, the big batteries on the back, they do actually make it pretty easy to hold. And it does come with a little wooden handle, which my wooden handle broke almost immediately, but we're going to rejigger it. It was really weird. It was like, hang on, let me show you here real fast. It was stapled. There's like a little second piece right here that was stapled in here that's used to let me get that focus in. Bam. Okay. This was stapled in to the little slot right there. And I guess the staples came undone or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, it should be easy enough to fix. We're gonna do a little woodworking, and but I am putting a cage on it anyway, so I probably won't ever use that. But it was really cool that it came with that in the set, and it came with a pretty decent sun hood. I mean, this sun hood's pretty sturdy. It's actually better than some of the sun hoods that have come with some of my other monitors. Um, but yeah, pretty neat, man. Pretty neat. I feel like an adult now. I can't wait to have a job where I can hire a first AC to pull focus for me with my little thing, or do it for somebody else. I mean, it would be pretty cool. I do have a tilted nucleus nano, a nano 2, and all the accoutrement. And now I have a focus pulling station. Whoa. We're in the future, guys. We're in the future. Anyway, pick one of these up. They're awesome. It's pretty cheap. I've had no reliability issues with it so far. The lag is nominal. Again, it is a 1080p signal, but like, it's a monitor. Who cares? And it does have app control or app support or whatever. I've not used the app yet, but it allegedly functions just like any other monitor app system. You connect it through Wi-Fi or whatever, and it's got all the standard stuff. The focus peaking and zebras and false color and all that jazz. Um, you can currently see I'm actually doing a little editing of some clips from a project I worked on this weekend. Yeah, I'm not sponsored by Feelworld at all, or any company. If any company, Feelworld or other, would like to sponsor me, I wouldn't be mad at that. So, I will shill your products, and I am a good salesman. 30 years in the car business before I started cinematography. So, um, yeah, I could do it. I could do it. Send me the stuff. I'm not even set up for it, but I could make a little studio. If you'll send me stuff, I'll start selling your stuff for you. But only if it's good. If it sucks, I'm not going to sell it, or I'm going to tell people it sucks. I mean, you can sell crappy products so long as you tell people they're crappy. There's nothing wrong with that because some products just aren't the best, but they're a budget solution, like the Fieldworld FT6 FR6, which is not crappy at all. But I'm also pretty sure it's not like industry leading or anything like that. But I mean, for a, wireless transmitters that work are usually pretty expensive. You know, this comes with a whole ass monitor on it. And so I'm rebuilding my kit after my car got stolen while I was filming a movie in New Orleans in September. And so I lost a lot of things. have a monitor, but I lost my second monitor, and of course my red camera has a you know proprietary touch monitor, so I'm barely using it on this. One drawback, which I wish I could show you, but I'm shooting with a red right now, is a second monitor on the camera, so it is kind of not the best logistic setup, but again, it works, and it's got an HDMI out, so you can like run a signal out to a larger director's monitor if you want to set up like a focus station somewhere, and then a director's monitor. Great. If you were pulling your own focus, but you wanted director's monitor or people on set to have their own monitor, also a functional thing. But me, I'm just gonna like sit here and continue to pull focus on myself in my office at my desk. Um, yeah. Let me think. What else? Sorry. It's yeah, of course it runs on the MPF batteries. Um, yeah, came with antennas and all that jazz. It's got an HDMI in, HDMI out on both units. Both units are basically identical, except for the fact that one says TX and one says RX. Let's see if I can get that in focus for you and lit up enough. I don't think I have enough light on there, but anyway, it is kind of hidden by the thing, but there it is. Um, came with a cool case, cool branded Field World case that once I put the cage on it, I will never probably use, but still, it's very, very nice of them to do so. Um, so yeah, it's the coolest piece of gear that I've got lately. Well, wait, also, this is a pre-owned one, but like, it's a Zeiss f1.4 Distagon lens from my Sony A7 III, and I love it. It's kind of soft and kind of crappy, and like that. So currently shooting this video on a Red Dragon X6K with the cheapest set of Rokinon Cine DS lenses imaginable. And I also love them because they're soft and kind of crappy. Yeah. I'm sure my audio sucks because I'm using a scratch audio camera mic. I'm using the old Rode video mic, but then I just did this real quick because this is like not lit properly or anything. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this. Well, I'm gonna try and start doing more videos. I think I'm gonna try and start doing some more videos on the channel, and not just. I mean, I don't really like product videos all the time because I don't want you to have to buy stuff all the time. I'm over the gear acquisition syndrome. However, I still want all the cool little widgets and things. My car got stolen, like I mentioned. And the worst thing, my lights and cameras and stuff, they were all expensive, but easy to nail down what I needed to replace. And actually, because I got a lot of that stuff when I first started out, I have more experience now, so I know what I don't need. which is a big thing. However, I did have this box. It was like a Shimoto bag liner with a zipper on it. It's got all the pockets and stuff, and it had all of my widgets and rosette adapters and blah blah blah, and little rod holder, 90-degree perpendicular rod holder stuff, just all that stuff, screws and old shoe mounts and rods and all that stuff. And I lost all that. And that sucks worse than any of the big stuff that I lost, even though the things are more expensive and I'm kind of broke. Um, I don't even know what all was in that box. It will take me years to figure out what all was in that box because most of those things in that box were things that I picked up to fill a need or were something that I picked up to fill a need that I wound up not having. But then later on, at some point, somebody needed it somewhere. It just sucks. Just not know. Last weekend, I had a gig and I needed a rosette, actually, something effectively just like this. And didn't have it. So I had to borrow it from a friend. Sucks. Um, so don't steal stuff. I saw Kofi talking about how his car got stolen, and I feel your pain, brother. Um, but if you're thinking about stealing something, just like don't, just don't. I mean, like, sure, I'm sure the people that stole my car probably need the money more than I do, but like, bro, for real, come on, man, come on, just don't. Some of us rely on all this stuff to live. So, anyway, love you guys.